welcome back to Park City, Utah. I've definitely filmed here before. Summer Lift isn't open yet. It's actually the very last weekend of May here. And Summer Lift opens in a couple weeks. I'm so excited to be back in probably my favorite place on earth, if I'm being quite honest. I'm doing my second simulation training weekend for 29 on 29 trail, which I've talked about in previous videos, but the event's going to take place here on these mountains. I'm not doing the exact trails that are in the event, but I wanted to train in the area. I'm hiking here, but the thing is, a lot of it's under construction right now as they're like cleaning up the trails, which they do after the winter, because this is a skiing mountain, as you know, or may or may not know. And come on, how beautiful is it? So I'm trying to get 20 miles in today. We'll see how that goes. I have no idea how that will go, but I might have to reroute a whole bunch just to make it through with the construction. But I'll take you along with me, as I want to do. We're gonna get this going. I'm already going the wrong way, so, you know, off to a good start. But yeah, bring it along with me. Hopefully gonna get in 2 20-milers and 1 half marathon that I'm hoping will be a trail run. I'm just hiking today, though, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna attempt to get on the right trail first, and then we'll go from there. Okay. I'll catch up with you in a little bit, but I'm excited to be back in Utah for a couple trips for the event and get my Utah bearings here. But yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid the construction. Who knows how that will work out since I've already messed this up. Off to a good start. I'm gonna stop talking to the camera and look where I'm going. Okay, good plan. Bye. What a beautiful morning. So with these ski mountain trails, you're basically, they're primarily mountain biking. They're for hikers too, but they're very popular with mountain bikers. I think it's still a little early in the season. There's less mountain bikers when the lifts aren't open yet, the summer chair lifts, but ooh, look at the flowers. Anyway, you like cut through, some foresty bits. Oh my gosh, look at these flowers. All right, can we stop to enjoy these first? Wow, I need to take a picture. Right, so you walk through these more foresty bits. Some are more foresty than others. We're still really low we're like at the mountain base here. But, and then it cuts across the ski slopes, which in, summer conditions is like a very slanted prairie situation. Don't you love my trail descriptions? They're so, I don't know, articulate. Please no sarcasm. Anyway, it's fun. You have to be on the lookout for, keep your ears open, your eyes open. I don't wear any headphones on the trail usually, and especially if I know it's a pretty well frequented by mountain bikers, because you just gotta be listening. You don't want to get run over. But yeah, it's a gorgeous morning. We're gonna knock out what we can. See if we see any other people. I've seen some deer tracks so far, and that's about it. Shoot is pretty. Look how green and lush it is. So I'm gonna just do like hiking montage from here on out, unless there's something we're saying. Oh, I love these trees. Because I'm trying to keep up my pace a bit, and also, I don't know, how much do you want to hear me narrating the trail? Anyway, but, yeah, I'm excited. See how this goes. There's these really pretty flowering trees right now, too. Here, I'll flip you around to see. And then we'll move to hiking montage. Look how pretty. These little pale yellow flowers. Ooh, we get to walk through them. Okay, cue hiking montage. One quick thing before we get into the hiking montage, because I do a lot of thinking when I'm hiking. I was thinking about what I said earlier and how Park City, this area, not necessarily like Park City the town, but just this area of the country is probably my favorite part of the world currently, but that's not quite true. My favorite part of the world is wherever my children and I are together. However, in terms of places, geographical places, this would be top of that list. So yeah, alright, going through a nice Aspen Grove. Love it, love that they have their leaves. So beautiful. And now we'll roll on the hiking montage. We're back. Oh, it did that thing where it doesn't show me what. Here we go. I have to just look through my watch. All right, guys, we did 19.81 miles, 3,051 feet of ascent in 6 hours and 46 minutes. We'll round up, and that is pretty good. Pretty happy with that. You know, there's somebody over there. I'm gonna close my door. A little more privacy. It could have felt a little bit better in the feet, but it also could have felt a lot worse. You know, my only snafu was when my feet get tired, I don't pick them up as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't pick your feet up as much when your body starts to get tired. And, I stubbed both of my feet probably 24 times. Seriously. Especially my right foot. I don't know if this is TMI, but I have a black and blue toenail. I've lost that toenail several times in the last few years, and it just takes forever to come off. I'm just hoping it will fall off before trail, because I think that would be better, to be honest. Usually when it falls off, there's some cute little new toenail underneath it. But I don't know, my third toe on my right foot, I lose that toenail a lot. And then my big toenail on my right foot, it's the one I dropped a computer on 12 plus years ago, and it's never been the same, and it's horribly painful whenever I stub it. Anyway, but you know what? If that was it, we'll take it. So now, I think what I'm going to do, it's about 1:30. Oh, my mother texted me. I'll have to text her back. I am going to go, when in Park City, go to 5 Seeds. Isn't that how it goes? I think I'm going to go over to 5 Seeds. I'm going to order to go, pick something up, and then I also kind of want to stop. I got rid of my smaller hydration bladder, and I kind of want it for my longer trail run on Saturday. I'm going to see if I can buy a new one. Oh, look, they are open. Okay, I'm going to order 5 Seeds for pickup, and we'll go get a hydration bladder and all that jazz. All right, onward. That was good though. A little bit cloudy now too. It was such a clear, beautiful morning. I heard one rumble of thunder when I was almost back. And I was like, okay, good thing we're back now. And we're back. Hey, I didn't have a lot of selection. I really wanted a 1.5 liter just for my little like running vest thing. They only had this. I'm gonna open this up and see if it will fit. Oh, my running vest is in my car. So I'll have to go back up and get it up the stairs. Oh, y'all, we gotta do a tour of the house. I'm sorry, I filmed it yesterday when I got in yesterday evening. Okay, let's do the tour of the little house that I'm staying in. It's this little yellow house. It's like a historical house from the late 19th century. And then we'll chat. Okay, so insert tour here. Okay, so you come down those stairs from the street and look how stinking cute it is. And it's literally right in town. They must be doing a lot of construction in town because I can hear it. But how cute is this? Little yellow house. I kind of want to look at the front of it before we go in. It's got a little yard. Oh, how sweet. Oh, this is like the official front. You can see. How cute. There's the hot tub. We will be taking advantage of that. Primo location. You just walk across over and down the street and you get to town. It's gorgeous. Okay, let's go inside. Okay, so sweetest little house ever. You come inside. There's this little, I don't know, mudroom? We'll call it a mudroom, sure. It's just so quirky. Like even like all the slanty roof and the different size doors. And I don't know, the walls are a little slanty too. I love it. It's so cute. Okay, so here we've got, hold on, let me straighten out a little bit. The kitchen. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at this blue. I love this. Oh, it's the same Berkey that I have at home. Oh my gosh! Look at this fireplace! Whoa! It's like a nice little retro spot here. That is neat. And they said it's going to be unseasonably warm this weekend, so they brought in some, I guess some air conditioners. You never used to need an air conditioner in Park City, but you know, times have changed. How cute is this house? The kitchen. I'm in love. Okay, so sweet. Let's go over here. It's very dark and there's no light. Is this a little room here? It's very dark. I don't know how to show you. Hold on. There's a lamp. It keeps it cool though if you keep it dark. There we go. Well, what a cute little room is this? Sweet. It's nice and cool in here too. I guess the darkness helps with that. And then over here, got your bathroom with more blue accents. A little tub. You know I'm happy if there's a little tub, but there's also a hot tub, and I'm happy about that. And then, I can't remember what I booked. Is there another room upstairs? We're gonna go look and see what it is, because I cannot remember what's up here. Oh, this is the room. Yo, this is the room. Oh my gosh. What a sweet little spot. So sweet. I don't know though, it's kind of cooler downstairs. There is an air conditioner, but I don't know if I really need to turn it on. It's very sweet. I feel like they must have a cat, because I saw a cat door. I don't know if this is somebody's like full-time home or not. This is neat. I might sleep downstairs just because it's more convenient and it's a little cooler. But yeah, really cool. I knew there was a laundry room. I just couldn't find it. Look at this sweet little nook here. What an interesting house. I wonder if there's information about it, because it seems like, oh, like a, you know, from like another time. Let's see, there is something about it. There's a whole book about it. All right. Thank you for coming. Oh, this is a guest book. Okay. All right, I'll figure this out. But how cool is this? Well, I couldn't find any sort of historical information, but it says this house is from 1890. So it kind of, that's what I mean. It kind of feels like that. Neato. Well, I'm going to look forward to this. I mean, I'm enjoying it already. I don't know. It's a fun place to stay. And back. Anyway, so I bought this, and we'll see if it works or not. I'm just cleaning out my bag. I'm going to do a quick load of laundry, actually. But out of all my snacks, I only have 2 left, and that's, well, and the little nerd clusters, which are really just in case of absolute emergency. Like, I feel like I'm bonking. They're just like a zap of energy. So that's good. I've been trying to eat every hour on the hour. And I alternate like protein with some sort of just like pure carbohydrate fruit thing, either applesauce or one of my little fruit leathers or whatever. I'm curious though how much water I drank, because I've also been trying to hydrate more. I had this all the way filled up, and so I drank about 2 liters then, because there's 1 liter left. And I had another liter with my, what's it called? Isn't 17 ounces a liter? Don't quote me on that. But I have it with my Element. This stuff is what I use for electrolytes. So I drank that whole thing on the trail, and 2 liters of water. Pretty good. Pretty good. I always like to think if, like, when I'm, like, thinking of packing my bag, I want to have enough water to cover the mileage plus extra. Same with snacks. I want to have enough snacks to cover the mileage plus extra. And I think I did a pretty good job, so I got to refill that. And then from 5 Seeds, I got an iced chai. They make the yummiest things, like all around, not just the food, but the beverages too. That's for the Hydro Flask. It's also like $50 for that bladder. I'm like, that seems steep, man. So I ordered some sort of like chicken parm sandwich. Here's the thing though, I'm never like super hungry after I've exerted myself a lot, but especially after I've eaten my whole time. But look at this. Tell me that doesn't look good. Oh, and the fries. Well, we do need to eat. This is huge. We need some of it. It's got like a whole chicken parm. Can you see it? It's like slapped on a piece of bread. Sorry. Okay, well, I'm gonna eat a little bit. Then I think my plan. Rinse off. Get the laundry going. I think I will get in the hot tub. Let's make sure it's working. Is it on / will it work? Alright. Well, it feels hot. Oh, that toe is so unhappy. How do I turn it on? Oh, it's definitely on. I just have to turn on the jets. Anybody know how to do that? Oh. Well, I got something on. This one's on. Alright, I think I can manage this. Okay, I'm gonna eat. I can't go in there filthy like this, so at least it's working. Good morning. Hello. It's beautiful. Look at the view from the trailhead parking lot. Wow. Don't fall over, little camera. It's gonna think about staying. Good morning. Just about 6:15. If y'all watched my last video, where my tread separated from my shoe, I did super glue it. I'm testing out today to see if these are still viable or if I need to buy a replacement pair. I really hope not, because they're expensive and I expect them to last the whole season. I don't know if Ultra would like offer to fix them. I don't think so. Nobody offers to fix anything anymore. Anyway, hello, good morning. So I'm taking a little bit of a risk today. I have another 20 miler on the docket, although this trail is only 18 and a half. Usually that's half a mile off. I think it's about a 19-mile trail, to be honest. So if I get 20, it's fine. If I only get 19, it's also fine. But that's not the risky part. The risky part is that this trail is up a couple thousand feet elevation. And as you can see, there's still snow. And I've got shorts on. I decided I'm going to try it. If I have to turn around and go to lower elevation and do the rest of the miles somewhere else, I will. It's apparently a very popular mountain biking trail too. So I figured this would probably be my best time to do it when there aren't mountain bikers. Because, you know, it's really hard to mountain bike when there is snow. What am I doing with my life here? I'm not sure. I really should cut this tag out. Should we just do that now? You know I have scissors in the car. Martha Stewart scissors from a million years ago. Anyway, so we'll see how it goes. It's the Wasatch Crest Trail. And to get you here, this road right here is called Guardsman Pass. It's only been open for a week. It's only open late May through, I don't know, at some point in the fall. I'm guessing early to mid-October they close it. Who knows? I think it's kind of like one of those game time decision things when they see how bad the snow is. But I haven't been on this road in a few years, and they definitely repaved it, which is really nice. So yeah, I think I'm just bringing my usual kit and caboodle. However, because I'm going up a few thousand feet, I don't know how cold it's gonna get. I had my lightest weight windbreaker in there. I'm putting in my next jacket up. That's a little bit more insulation just in case it's cold. And I am going to throw my micro spikes in. Who knows if I need them or not. I have all my snacks. And I packed my bag last night, so I'm ready to go. But yeah, I'm excited. So to get to this trail, you have to like hike a mile up the road. You can't park at the actual trail. This is the trail I park in. There is a pit toilet, which I will use subsequently. And it looks like I have to pay for parking, so I gotta figure that out. Hopefully I have service up here. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's go get it. Okay, I went to text to park, and apparently the parking's free till June 2nd. So that's good. While walking up the side of the road, it's not the most fun thing. I mean, I still have a nice view. Do you see all the snow though? We'll see. We'll see how this trail is. I just wanted to try. I wanted to... Everything's harder the higher up you go, elevation-wise. I just wanted to give it a try. Like I said, if it doesn't pan out, I'll figure something else out, but... This hill's killing me. The day is young. The view is beautiful. We're gonna go get it. Also about this road, highly recommend. It's so beautiful, especially in like mid-September when all the leaves are changing and stuff. Oh wait, you can tell we're at higher L because the aspens haven't all gotten their leaves yet. And just a couple thousand feet lower, where we were yesterday, they were all fully leafy. I don't know what the technical term is, but yeah, as long as you're comfortable with, you know, steep grades and curvy roads, some hairpin turns, totally worth it. Beautiful drive. I mean, this is just a small taste. 1 mile up the road, made it to the trail. Well, we'll just see, right? Here we go. Okay, there's definitely some snow to get through. But man, you see, this is the road. See that car coming down there? This is Guardsman Pass. It's such a beautiful drive. Can you imagine it when all the aspens are yellow? Oh, it's heaven. Mid-September. Like second, third-ish week in September. Historically is the time. I'm not sure any other humans have been on this trail yet this year. I've seen moose tracks, but no human tracks, and the snow would have preserved them a little bit. So, yeah, I guess I'm the only person crazy enough to do this yet. Obviously, I'm not going to run into any bikers, though, because you can't bike in the snow. But yeah, this is, it's just like clear like this, like the trail is clear, and then I get to this little like snowfield, and I'm like, well, shoot, now what? Do you see what I mean? This might not be a good idea. Let me get my poles out. Well, I made it across that big thing, and there's just going to be more of those, I think. But I'm going to keep going for now. This is going to go a lot slower than yesterday, obviously, because I'm contending with these conditions. I just hope that I don't post hole the whole way on the way back, so that would suck. But, yeah, we'll move to hiking montage, unless, you know, something interesting happens. I gotta look at my trail map, because I see a split here. And, we'll simply enjoy the views. Maybe see a moose. I don't know. I kind of hope not, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm 2 miles in, and it's just like, hold on, let me flip you around. Like, this is what the trail's underneath that, and I know it doesn't look like much on camera, but it's like, that snow's pretty deep there. I mean, and it's like, I can't even find the trail half the time. So I think I've made the decision to head back, and I'll get my 4 miles, and then I'll try to do 16 somewhere else, because this is just not working. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it to, like, hurt myself, you know? So now I just have to figure out how to get back. So I'm going to put the camera away to concentrate on that. But yeah, I mean, it's fun, and it's a beautiful trail, and I'd love to come do it when it's, like, actually clear. But it's not ready. Not ready yet. Maybe if I had snowshoes, even then, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, one last shot of the mountains before I make my way back. I wish the trail looked like this the whole way, but the truth is it's only like this, like a quarter of the way. And the rest is a bit treacherous, so alas, it was worth a shot. We'll find something else, lower L, and maybe come back and do this another time. Alright, well, I started back down the road to the car, and then I noticed this other trail, and it's on the, like, morning sun, like the east side. I'm guessing it's like, I don't actually know, southeast exposure, isn't that the most sunny? I might be making that up. And on my map, it connects to a whole bunch of trails that go back to my car, like kind of in a different way. So I thought, why not? Let's try this. Not like on a set route, but I got my map, and there's not as much snow, at least. So, and we're going uphill. And I still got this view. I just see if I can turn out a few more miles up here at 9,500 feet elevation. Look at that. Explore a little. Managed to summit a peak. This is Guardsman. I think it's still part of Park City's ski system. There's like, it's hard to see, but there's ski slopes on. Anyway, I'm just on the other side of where I was, and there's just this little trail at the side so I didn't have to walk in the snow. I don't know. Ooh, they're doing something over there. I don't know how much farther I'm going to be able to go. I'm not going to go farther this way. I'm going to go back the other way, but we got a peek in. I feel like we should stand on top of this. I should let my poles fall over. Oh, amazing. Just wow. Yay! I don't know what my bandana's doing. It kind of looks more bibbish than bandana's right now. I'm so excited that I got this view. I wonder if I can get to the top of that. I think that's Jupiter Peak. I don't know. Should we go that way and see? Do you see, like, it's a lot less snowy this way than this way? So, yeah, I might poke around a little. I'm gonna have a quick snack and then be on my merry way. Look at my sunglasses. We're a little crooked. It's all right. Life's good. Yeah, look. There's blue. Well, that's as much as I can zoom. Anyway, onward. I'm just gonna keep exploring. I don't know if I'm gonna keep talking to you or not, or do a montage. That's where we just came from. Up there. I'm going up here. I believe this is Jupiter. And then, I don't know. It's nice out. And there's gotta be more trails on the other side of this. I can mosey around for another, I don't know, 15 miles. Right? Oh, sorry. There, that's better. Wow, they're doing some construction. I don't know if you can see, like, the clouds of dust over there. You can hear it, the trucks, even way over here. They're so loud. Y'all, I made it to Jupiter Peak. Look at this. There's actually these, I think they're marmots running around, but I haven't been able to catch any on video. They're very cute. Whoa. Look down. Whoa. So, that trail looks a little bit impassable for me, but that trail looks alright. That's the way back to the car. There's also like a ski patrol hut up here. I'm sorry, I have stuff in my nose, but that's what happens in the mountains. But I'm wondering if there's other, like, I can see trails that go down there. Maybe I can swoop down. I don't know, it still looks pretty snowy along those ridges though. But it's beautiful. I'm having so much fun. What a beautiful day. By the way, the view just keeps viewing. Well, unfortunately, I could not find a way through. Again, I came up against huge, like, banks of snow that I just are impassable right now. So I think this little trail I'm on is taking me back to the parking lot where my car is. And I think when all is said and done, I'll have just over 7 miles in the bag. And then I might just go back down to Mid-Mountain Trail, which I did some of yesterday, but I noticed there was a trailhead for it on my drive up, and see if I can bang out the rest of the miles there, because I know that trail is clear. Y'all, there is so much pollen that's like coating my camera. And oh, there's people. Those are the first people I've seen in almost 4 hours. And yes, it did take me 4 hours to go 7 miles. But you know what? It was hard. It was fun though. It's okay. Yesterday was for pace. Today was for fun. I'll try to pick it up now that I'm not traversing through snow / bushwhacking or scrambling to get around snow. And I'm glad I bagged a couple of peaks, because I really wasn't expecting to get any peaks this time of year with said snow. So I got 2 peaks, and now I'm walking through aspens. You know I'm happy. All right, onward. All right, I couldn't really find like a 12-mile hike necessarily, but I thought I'd loop a couple together. I'm just up the road a little bit now and got enough service that I've downloaded a couple. One that's 5.5 miles. What's the one I was going to do first? Where am I? I'm at the Empire Pass viewpoint. And, no, that's not what I told you to do. My phone is so hot and confused. I'm trying to charge it a little bit. That's why my car's still on. I don't normally like to idle. But, you know, desperate times. So I already did Jupiter's Peak and the 9,000 foot trail, which are all here. Go right to where I was. So I'm going to do some of these cross-country loops just to get some miles. They really don't have much elevation or anything. I feel like I did enough scrambling for now. So I'm going to do this little 5-mile loop, and then I think what I can do is leave the car here and connect to another 3.5-mile trail, which will connect me, what is that, 5 plus 3.5, 8.5, to like a different 4-mile trail. Yeah, that's about right. I don't know. We're just adventuring today. I normally prefer to have a route planned and all the things downloaded. I've downloaded all these trail maps, but I'm just kind of winging it. So sometimes you just have to wing it, and you have to let your car charge your phone. I do have my spare battery, but let's let it charge for a few more minutes, and we'll use the I'll actually have to use the bathroom, and then we'll try to just bang out this quick 5-miler and see what we want to do from there. The adventure continues. Almost 11 already. This is way, the morning was sucked up by that other adventure, but that's all good. It's all in the name of fun, right? If it's not fun and a little bit what am I doing? Then are you really doing it? I don't know. I think maybe I'll put on some more sunscreen while I'm just sitting here. That's a good idea. I'll lather up, let this get up a few more percentage points of battery, and we'll be on our merry way. All right, well, I just started my trek and I'm already off trail, but I found this. Look how cool it is. So we were over here, Jupiter Peak, and Timpy's over there. Hold on, camera, come on. Sorry. Right there. And yeah, that's neat. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to get back on the trail. Yeah, I thought I'd picked a dry trail. Not only did I walk across a bunch of snowfields and post hole up to my waist, fun, I had to do a river creek crossing. It's alright, just a little wet. I thought I picked a non-eventful trail. You know what? It's all part of the adventure. It's all good. And I stepped fully in the creek again. Alright, well, that's not the point of showing you my feet, though. I want to show you these. Isn't this cool? I've been seeing these all over today. And I think what they are is from the marmots. When there's snow and they burrow through close to the ground where the snow is, and it leaves these raised tunnels when the snow melts. Isn't that cool? I thought so. I don't know. Just me? Anyway, hopefully I'm heading out of the snow now. Lower L again. Slightly lower L. I'm not on a trail. Good job, Jen. Okay. Yes. Get back on the trail and keep going. Well, I made it back to the lot. And I was like, you know what? I have a few more miles in me, because I'm trying to get to at least 18. And I'm at 15 now. So I was like, all right, I'll take one of these other trails. And what do you know? It's a full circle moment. Oop, hold on. I thought I had the zoom on. Do you see that chairlift up there? Oh, and my face. That's nice. That's not what I wanted. They were there earlier after summiting Jupiter. So it kind of feels like a full circle moment. Although I could not figure out for the life of me how to cut through. Oh, sorry. To get over here, which is what I was trying to do before. But look at this. I got there anyway. So I'm toast, but I think I got a couple more miles in me. By the way, I took a video of that helicopter on my phone earlier. I forgot to tell myself to insert it, so I'll put it here. It's like bringing stuff to a construction site. Yeah, I thought it was trucks making that noise, but it's a helicopter carrying stuff. Is there a fire? I don't know. What's it doing? It's so bizarre. Anyway, last panorama of the day. I've had it. That last hill kicked my butt. So 18 miles or not, it's not going to be quite that. You know what? Whatever I did was good. I worked so hard today with all that snow. Oh my gosh, you guys, I didn't show you any of that because I had to have all hands on deck to traverse the snow. But now I get to go down this really steep hill. Yay! I worked so hard. I decided it was worth the 45 extra minute out of the way drive to come to Dairy Queen and get myself a shake. If you're an OG, you know what that means. I think I'm getting a Oreo shake. Okay, stoplight. I can show you. Oh, so excited. I can't wait to eat it. It feels like hot tub time. So I did get in the hot tub yesterday. I didn't share about it, but I took the whole cover off. It was almost impossible to get back on. So I'm only folding it halfway this time because I figured out anyway that I like those jets the best. And I am gonna, I've got here, I've got my AirPods in. I'm gonna watch a video and just chillax. And that part is shaded too. And look how beautiful it is. Great way to end the day. I'm probably not gonna do anything more interesting today other than being in water for a whole bunch and planning tomorrow. I forgot to tell you, I kind of fell. Well, I didn't kind of fell, I absolutely fell. In one of the loops that I did, it was really, really snowy and then really, really muddy, just like on the other side of the snow. And I slipped. And actually, it's a good thing I've been doing all of these lunges lately for strength training, because I slipped and my right foot slid out and my left leg went down and my knee went down into a lunge to catch me, and I did catch me, but I felt like I tweaked my left ankle, but then after walking for like another quarter mile it felt fine, so I'm hoping it's fine. It feels fine now. I'm gonna get in. Hopefully this isn't a bad idea because you're not supposed to put inflamed bits of you in hot water. But it doesn't look like it's not, it looks fine. But anyway, yeah, I did slip and I fell into the creek a couple of times. But that's neither here nor there. I didn't fall, but I fell. I actually ended up slamming my phone into the mud. It's all fine. But yeah, I'm gonna get in there and plan what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm hoping to run. That was the whole point of the story, to tell you. I was hoping to run. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I didn't get quite the 20 miles that I wanted to today. I tapped out at 17. I was just too tired. And I'd already been at it for an hour and a half longer than yesterday when I did 20. I mean, I knew yesterday was an easier situation. You know, no snow to contend with, no bushwhacking, no post holing, no scrambling around on the trail to get out of the snow, and at a lower altitude by a couple thousand feet. So I knew yesterday was my pace day, to work on pace, and I was really pleased with my output. Whereas today was more like my let's play, let's go do some more dynamic trails with more rocks and things to have to contend with, more elevation gain. I did not really think I would be spending the whole day dealing with snow, but it ended up being fun. It was just a lot. Yeah, I think it's okay. I know that I'm already going to get the mileage that's on the plan for the week, even if I didn't quite hit. I mean, I'm only 3 miles off of today's mileage, but I already overcompensated at the beginning of the week because I had a feeling. Yeah, it'll be alright. You don't want to push, you gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them. You know what I mean? Today at 17 miles, I folded them. I said, that's good enough. And we'll see. If I can't run tomorrow, I'll just hike. And if I can't do that, we'll just chill. You know? It's all for fun anyway. What's the point of this if it's not fun? So, that's my spiel for today, and I will catch you tomorrow. Good morning. It's 5:52. I woke up about 10 minutes ago. I decided not to set an alarm today because I'm just tired, man, you know? So that's when I woke up. I have a new breakfast that I've been enjoying lately. I think I showed you my overnight oats. I know. You're like, ooh, breakfast recipes with Jen. This is just, I need to leave a little yogurt for tomorrow. Yogurt. I bought this kind, but at home I've been eating that Fage. How do you say it? It's spelled F-A-G-E. I think you pronounce it Fage. And then I mix in protein powder with it. I bring these little packets now from home because it's too hot to leave any food in the car anymore. And I can't bring like a tub of protein powder in my carry-on the plane. But the little packets are good for that. At home I buy the tubs. I like this Momentous. For this, it's sweetened with stevia at home. If I'm making like overnight oats or something, I like the Pro Mix better, but they don't seem to sell the packets. I can't find, you have to buy like the big bag of it. And I don't know, it's kind of weird to bring like a whole, like even a Ziploc baggie of powder, you know, like a protein powder. A little suspicious. Anyway, you just mix that in. So it does a job of not only, you know, adding protein to it, so it's a complete protein sitch for me. It also sweetens it. And then I just add berries and I don't know, some of this granola. Anyway, yes, today we will wash the hair, but I want to get through this. I think my foot's okay. I know it's going to be hot, so I need to get a move on. I was looking at all the trails. Today I wanted to run some. I was looking at all the trails that I could do. And honestly, like, I have to go back up in the mountains if I want mountains. And I just don't know if I really want any more elevation for just running today. I'm going to try to crack out 13 miles. I won't run all of those, but you know. And I was looking at the trail map, and there's these reservoirs around here. The Jordanelle is the closest one to where I am right now. I don't think I've actually ever been to the Jordanelle Reservoir. I've only ever been to the Deer Creek one. And that was many, many years ago. It's been a long time since I've been there. And I've never like hiked around it or walked around it or anything. Well, there's a path at the Jordanelle one. You can do almost like the whole perimeter, but I think it's only actually, like 2/3 or something, but it's like 31 miles one way, right? So, but I found, you know, I could just do a section out and back. It's gonna be very hot, very exposed. Despite reapplying sunscreen 3 times yesterday, I still got a little crispy on my shoulders, so I gotta be careful with that. So I gotta get a move on if I'm gonna be out in the open. I think there's only like 400 feet of elevation gain altogether. Well, that's one way, so it'd be like 800. That's perfect. No, that's right. That sounds right. Let's do that. Let's do that. I was like second guessing myself this morning. I was like, maybe I should just go back up and do. The thing with there's plenty of mountain passes, just like I did most of all of the string on a couple days ago, and the ones that are open at least, you go higher, you run into snow. And also you have to get up higher, so there's more elevation gain because the lifts aren't open yet. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat this now and get my body warmed up a little bit, and we'll head out ASAP. But yeah, last day of simulation 2. I was a little disappointed yesterday I didn't quite hit 20, but when I was thinking about it, reflecting on it later, I was like, you know what, girl, you worked extra hard navigating the different terrain and the situation with like the snow and all that. And that was the extra 3 miles. It was like the effort it took. I think actually more than 3 miles of effort's worth, to be honest, compared to the flow and ease of the day before. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. I'm excited for recovery week after this for sure. Well, here we are at the Jordanelle Reservoir. That's it. So it costs $20 to park here. Honestly, I feel like everywhere you just have to pay for parking now, pretty much everywhere. No, I like to have the one with electrolytes on my right side. Don't ask. You just get into, habits with things. Anyway, there's nobody else here, like not a soul. But it's still a little partially shaded along this bank here, at least for another minute. So I have a little shade before the blasting sun. I thought I got burned yesterday, but it's really just one little spot on my neck, and I think my pack probably just kept rubbing off the sunscreen there, so I didn't really get burnt, which is a blessing. But today it's going to be a bit of that's going to be the thing, is to not fry. So I'm just bringing my little vest here. It's cold now. It's going to heat up real fast. So I just want to make sure that I have enough hydration and stuff. I'm not bringing that much, nearly as much as I normally do, so I just put my water in. I'm also, it's hard to show you this, but I'm also going to throw in my little sunscreen, my lip balm with SPF, and this, just if I need to like clean a lens or something. You know what, I'm not even going to bring that. Nope, just leave it. And then on this side is where I usually put my fuel. So I have two, oh, it's so dark, Huma energy gels and one scratch shoes. I'm just gonna hope that's good. I'm gonna put my little bandana on, lock up the car. There's a nice looking pit toilet situation here, and we'll be on our merry way. And that's it. So yeah, I do want to cut this off like I did yesterday. Okay, let's go. All right, here's what we've got. This is the trail so far, and the reservoir. I think I need to look on my map because I might have missed the turnout. Look, y'all, there's a Ross Creek. Did I know where I was going? Bad joke, sorry. Onward. So this is what the perimeter trail looks like. A bit wider, which is good if there's bicyclists and stuff who are passing. And the view. There's some ducks, you probably can't see them, but very peaceful. Oh, we did it. I fell on the last half mile outside. I think I'm okay. I'm just dirty, really. I don't think I actually hurt myself. My wrist took the brunt of it, but look at that. I don't need that to do much, right? Anyway, 13 miles, pretty much on the dot. 3 hours and 4 minutes. It doesn't tell me my elevation. Maybe it does on the app. Anyway, it was about 1,000 miles according to my phone, which was what I was aiming for. So, good. I think I decided I earned a smoothie and an iced chai. Or matcha. I don't know yet. So, I'm going to go to 5 Seats and grab that. We're back! I got liquid supplies. I need a little time to eat the solids. It's fine. So, I got a smoothie. This is a berry dragon smoothie. Apparently, it has jalapeno syrup in it. It's like berries, banana, almond milk, jalapeno syrup. It's delightful. And then I got an iced chai. I'm kind of a hot mess. So it's only 11. I also went back to Jan's that mountain supply store, and I returned the $45 hydration bladder. So I was like, that I'm sure that's not, I can find something less expensive and that suits my needs better. It's to fit in my running vest. Like I am pushing it with only carrying 2 liters of water when I run 13 miles. I really need 3 liters of water. So what I would like is just get like a little, like a small, like a 1.5 liter bladder, which I used to have, but I got rid of because I thought it was kind of gross, just for the back of that. And I think what I'll do is I'll just order it or get it from a store at home and bring it out with me next time I come. But yeah, so my plan is now I'm going to do a thorough rinse. I'm going to go sit in the hot tub for a hot minute and then take like a full on like everything shower. And then haven't been in town at all. They've been doing all this construction and I've just like not wanted to, but I have time. So I think I will walk into town and maybe get like a full meal somewhere. Maybe, we'll see. And then I have a special celebration for myself tonight. I got myself a ticket to see Lord Huron. I don't know how to pronounce it. I always am so self-conscious because I mispronounce everything. But they're doing their 10th anniversary tour of the Strange Trails album. That's it, right? I'm not saying that wrong. I tend to say things wrong. And it's the only Lord Huron album I'm like currently really familiar with. I started listening to it earlier this year and I got really into it. When I saw they were doing this anniversary tour, it's like, oh, I wish I could go to that, but how could I go to it? And then I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna be in Salt Lake when I'm near here. Yeah, Strange Trails, the 10th anniversary tour. So I got a ticket to that, and it's like 45-minute drive from here, so that's not bad. So later this evening, I will take myself to the concert, and that's where we will wrap this video. But I'm gonna do all of those other things that I told you first. Probably get a nice stretch in at some point too, and I was hoping to film. If you saw it, you saw it, but I'm hoping to film a what's in my day pack video. That's why I have like all my stuff on the table. I've been meaning to film that video for months, and I'm just like, we gotta get it done, girl. All right, so rinse off the dirt, get in the hot tub, everything shower, maybe stretch while my hair is drying, walk to town, get something to eat. You know I gotta find a sticker or two, walk back and get myself, or at some point film, and get myself to the show. Yay! I did it though. The last the last 4 or 5 miles, I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I was struggling. And so I was just kept thinking to myself, this is it. This is the final stretch. You get a recovery week after this, low mileage, get to rest. And you just take it 1 mile at a time. That's my mantra when things start to get hard in anything. 1 at a time. I knock down 1 mile at a time. I just focus on that mile. And within that mile, I'll like play little games to try to like distract myself. Sometimes it's easier when I have audio in to distract myself, like one of my audiobooks, but I don't usually run with those on the trails, like actual trails, not like the fake trails that Chicagoland, where I do run with music in. But I try to keep my ears open just because there's more like bicycles and stuff. Anyway, I'll distract myself with little games like, oh, run between this shrub and that tree, and then, you know, like that kind of thing. And then every mile I celebrate that mile and I mark it like, okay, 9 down, 4 to go, 10 down, 3 to go, 12 down, you know what I mean? So that's what I did. And it worked. All right, friends, we did it. 50 miles in the bag. Yes. And I'm just like a little banged up. I'm going to rinse off and see if anything's actually... Oh, I am bleeding a little bit. Oh well. Just a flesh wound. Look at that. She has clean hair. What a concept. I'm just... there's a lot of construction on this road. It's so interesting. I have to remember... I'll put it in right here. I found, finally, noticed the history. There was like a newspaper article with the history of that. The little yellow house. And... this was all like mining, like houses, like for miners, and they didn't own the houses. I'll put it in here. You can pause and read it if you want. It's fascinating. But now it's all built up, you know, very popular. Very expensive place to buy a place. A lot of these houses are actually like condos with multiple, you know, what do they call them, like a multiple family business. Anyway, I'm looking for these shorty stairs, that's what they're called, to take down to town, because, you know, why not walk some more? It's all good. I feel good, so I'm gonna keep going. When I walk into town, I'm having so much trouble like eating. Aside from, I've been like doing great with my fueling on the trails and hydrating really well, but I just not had an appetite. Oh, there's a sign for the stairs. Awesome. So I've been drinking a lot of calories, like the iced chai and the smoothie, that sort of thing, but I need to get some like solid food into this system, so I'm gonna see if I can't convince myself there's something I want to eat. But look, we found the stairs, so that's a plus. Shorty stairs. I wonder who Shorty was. This would be a good training spot for 29 Mountain. Just go up and down these stairs. How convenient is that? You just walk through the stairs and across the street and down the stairs to the parking garage and you're right in town. I don't know how I never noticed the Banksy before. That's cool. Alright, so pops you out pretty much right in the middle of town. I'm just going to do a full sweep and go up that side and then down the other. But I know I've shown this on my channel so many times, but here we are. And apparently they're doing a lot of construction and stuff, I'm guessing getting ready for Salt Lake 2034. Look, they're doing Tootsie. Here's a better view of town all the way down. They're celebrating Pride this week. I don't remember the Lululemon here, but yeah, it's good to stop back every once in a while. There's also a lot of really good restaurants, eating establishment, 350 Main, really good ones. Grappa's another really great restaurant, lots of good memories there. You gotta hold on to the good memories, especially if it wasn't the best outcome. I'm gonna head down the other side now. But you know, you treasure. Just because the end result wasn't good doesn't mean there weren't good times and beautiful times. So I have so many of those kinds of memories here. Really beautiful and really challenging memories as well. But Guardsman's a great restaurant. That was the whole story with that. I did buy a couple stickers. I'm very surprised. And I thought, oh, you know, sushi sounds good, but none of the sushi places that I'm familiar with at least open till 5. So, too bad says that. And here's the in-town lift. Like I said, I don't think it opens for a couple more weeks for summer rides. But yeah, I'm almost at the bottom here. Let's decide if I want to stop. This is the spot. They're only open till 3. They do mostly breakfasty things. I think I might eat just a small piece of toast. I've had this many times before. It's so good. There's a poached egg in there somewhere. And I got an iced matcha. Alright, we're going to call this organized chaos. Okay, I'm getting ready to film my what's in my hiking pack video. If you missed it, it's the last video I put up, but it's the last one I put up is always linked at the end. So yeah, I'm finally filming this. Thank goodness. And I, of course, got to show you the stickers I got today. Don't mind the stuff on the floor. I've got it all set up for yoga in here. A couple of Park City stickers, because I had to. The greatest snow on earth. I love the license plates here. Here, long line to get in, but I think it's a rather small venue. Just telling by the parking lot. This is the cutest little venue. But the merch line is so long. Oh my gosh. It's one of these classic Jen moments where I'm like, I don't remember what seat I bought by myself. Well, how about third row center? Sounds good. This is the tiniest little venue ever. I'm so used to bigger venues. It's fun. I waited half an hour for the shirt, but it was worth it. And it's sweltering hot, but once that sun goes down, it'll be good. I also got a hot dog, naturally. But your $9 hot dog here comes with chips. You just paid $9 for that in Chicago. No chips.
tuned to WBUB, broadcasting live from way out there, where the air smells like pine needles, a hankering you can't put down, and unfinished business. It's not an easy place to find on any map. Hell, there are times even I don't really know where I am, but our signal? Well, our signal always seems to find its way to you fine folks. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the Dandy Corporation, Withrop Real Estate, Bare Dreams, and that long empty road leading you out forever and forever into the dark unknown. You're tuned to WBUB, the rootin' in your tootin', the voice of the pines. Stay with us, travelers. Strange trails are about to unfold before you.
Yes, I know love's like ghosts. Oh, few have seen it, but everybody talks. Take me back to the night we lived.
Yo, that was so fun. I had so much fun. Oh my gosh, I'll talk to you more about it elsewhere. They're breaking down the stage now. Such a good show. Sorry, I didn't bring my actual camera with me because usually they don't allow them. This was such a fun venue because not only was it, oh my God, I'm really cutting off my head. Sorry guys, I'm making do. Not only was it tiny, like so small, it was like very lax. Like I went online yesterday to see what their bag policy is. I don't have like my little clear bag that, you know, we're all used to carrying now with me out here. And I was like, well, I can just put my wallet and my keys in my pocket and just, you know, non-bag it. But they don't have a bag policy. And in fact, they let you bring in unopened food and beverages as long as they're non-alcoholic, as long as they're factory sealed. With coolers, like I was just flabbergasted. I don't think I've ever been to a venue that lets you bring all that and no restrictions on bags. Zero restrictions. Like I understand the safety protocols, especially at large venues in big cities, but this is nice for a change of pace. I don't know what happened to my sunglasses, but they're so smudgy. Anyway, it's gonna be like at least 20 minutes before I can move out of this parking lot. So I thought I would wrap up my video here with you and just talk a little bit more about the concert. The concert was so fun because it was this 10th anniversary tour of Strange Trails, which is really the only Lord Huron album that I'm familiar with. And like I said, I've only been listening to it for a few months. They did the whole album in order, which I love. I love that. It's so fun to be at a concert where it's like, you don't know what's coming next, and it's kind of a guess, like all the Dave Matthews concerts, it's like, guess what's coming next, and is it going to be a song that actually rolls into a different song? Like, I love that too, but to have a dedicated tour like this, a dedicated show where they do the whole album in order, so fun. And then they did some of their newer music at the end of the set, which I really enjoyed, and now I need to check out because I'm like, oh, I really enjoyed that. So that was so fun, and what a fun way to wrap up my simulation weekend. This is giving me like throwback feels to when I went to see Dave Matthews Band at the Gorge in 2022, and I camped there. You know, I did the camping like package or whatever, but then during the day I would drive to the mountains and hike all day, and then I would drink beer and dance all night, and it was so fun. It was so fun. This reminded me of that because I worked my little tushy off the last few days, and then I just spent that whole concert dancing, so it was fun. Also, and I feel like I say this every time I record a show, do not underestimate the absolute joy of taking yourself to a concert solo. First of all, I want to let you know nobody's looking at you, okay? And if they aren't really seeing you. Do you know what I mean? Their eyes might catch you for a second, but they're not really seeing. Especially, I mean, I don't know if this is good or bad or what. I don't know. Especially a woman over a certain age, basically invisible. I can do whatever the frick I want, and nobody really notices me. And that is a fabulous thing, and I enjoy it immensely. Second of all, you deserve to treat yourself nice, to like take yourself out. I have spent the last, 5+ years totally learning myself and dating myself and romancing myself and like falling in love with myself. I know that sounds so ridiculous, maybe, but it's true. And it's been such a beautiful thing. And treating myself like this to something I really enjoyed. Nobody treats me like this. It's wonderful. Lastly, I want to show you the shirt I bought. They had no stickers, which is sad, but I got the tour shirt. It's kind of fun. I always buy a tour shirt. It's such a limited tour. Do you see how it just has, what, like 8 or 9 shows? So fun. But yeah, I had to get a tour shirt. All right, well, that's that. Now we have to wait. I don't know how much longer for the traffic to move, but that's all right. I've got Cheez-Its and water and my music. I might turn the car on in a second. There's just no point in wasting gas when nobody's going anywhere. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this journey. Sorry for the low quality filming in the last few clips here, but I hope you enjoyed hiking and simulation weekend training with me in one of my favorite places on earth. And spoiler alert, there will be more Utah content because I've got another trip before the event. I don't really have a plan for that yet, but it will be around here somewhere doing something. So I will catch you then. In the meantime, be well. Happy trails, magical miles. Stay safe out there. Be kind. And love yourself well, kids. All right, take care. Bye.